What's up, guys? It's Cowboy Rocksteady here. Actual gameplay of Metazoo? Actually building a deck? Yeah, I've got my Hampui hat here. I've got my Metazoo fan club content creator medal application here. How fun is that, guys? All my content creators out there, if you haven't done that, I highly recommend trying to join the fan club and trying to get a medal for all of your contributions to Metazoo. So we'll kind of slide this over here. So what I did here was I built a deck. I have seen very little gameplay videos. Red Zone Rogue did put one out, but yeah, guys, we built a deck, and I highly recommend red sleeves because of those red borders. It looks beautiful. It looks really cool. So without further ado, because this is the way, we're gonna do some I'll show you my deck and show you what I built here, and then, you know, kind of do a little test round. So I like to play against air sometimes when I'm testing out decks, but what I've done here is I've built a red, white, and blue deck. Red, white, and blue, I'm running Uncle Sam, I'm running Sam Sinclair, and it's Sam Sinclair at the lake during the day is sort of the theme that I'm going for, with fourth wall effects, and the theme of this deck to sort of maximize damage and everything like that. So, you know, we've got our Terras here. We want to run some lakes so that we get our lake worth monsters, our Chessies, all of those pop in, our Beast of Buscos. So the meat of this deck is going to be blue, is going to be Water Aura. Then we've got a little bit of white in Sam Sinclair. And then, you know, we throw in that Uncle Sam to give it that whole American theme. So we've got some Lake Terras, Reflection, which can really sort of deflect your opponent and sort of throw him off of his game. You can run 5 of these. I'm not running 5, I'm just running a couple. Light Auras, we want to get Sam out so that we can play his devices, so that we can sort of rearrange the top of our deck and draw cards. So we're running not as many of these as the blue auras, because our beasties mainly are going to be Lakeworth, Chessie, and some other blue beasties. So we want to throw those out and then kind of finish it off with Uncle Sam. So we've got some light auras. We've got 6 Lakeworth monsters. I really like that lake bonus. I'm not running any forests right now. I think he's probably just good with the lake bonus. But also being able to bookmark off of the top of your deck is pretty dope. Water gun, I'm running about 5 of these, just direct damage, kill off artifacts, kill off those aurifacts, kill off beasties so that you can draw a card and just kind of do some direct damage. There's that Uncle Sam. That's just a great generic beastie to throw out there and do some damage. 90 life points is pretty good for 5 aura. Bookmarks, so that we're pulling off the top of our deck, definitely need to do. We want to be during the day because a lot of Sam Sinclair's fourth wall abilities are only able to happen during the daytime. 4-leaf clover, we're running a chaos crystal, and hopefully we get Sam out so we don't have to run any green aura. But Sam's 4-leaf clover is a cool item for Sam Sinclair. More water guns. We've got Sam's lucky rabbit foot. Again, organizing the top of our deck to pull some cards. Sam's EMF device. I think one of the weaker devices that Sam has, one of the weaker artifacts. We're still running 4. Miracle Touch, so that I can heal up Sam and Uncle Sam. A lot of Sams in this deck, which is super cool. Another daytime, so I'm running 2 daytimes, and I think well, we'll see. We'll see. Another Lake Worth monster. Running a good number of water auras, 4 or 5 of these. So we'll put those there. Another EMF, another Lake Worth monster. Just, you know, get some good monsters out there. Balancing Beam, my least favorite art in the game. Awesome, awesome card. I've been in the CCG, TCG world for a very long time, so as you can imagine, I can do some damage with this card, typically. So we're running 2 of those. There's my full holo Sam Sinclair. Super, super cool card. So fun to get out there, play, get all of your artifacts out on the field. That's super fun. Another water aura, a light beam, so sort of direct damage is a theme of this deck. Red, white, and blue, direct damage. Get Sam out, get his uncle out there, and we're rocking and rolling. Retribution, I can hit you with water auras and then finish you off with Retribution and get some additional damage through. I think we're running 2 or 3 of those. Reflection to kind of protect myself. Another bookmark. You always typically want to be running 2 bookmarks. More reflection, more EMF, more water guns. Love that. Just kind of shooting out direct damage. There's a reverse Lake Worth monster. I originally was drawn to this because he's from my home state of Texas. That's the only beastie in the game right now from Texas. So I definitely had to build a blue deck because I'm about to show y'all my favorite beastie in the game. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 water auras. More water guns. Again, yeah, so the Terra are 2 lakes and 2 daytimes. So it's Sam and his uncle at the lake during the day, looking to take on some beasties. That's my favorite card in the game, my full holo Loveland Frogman. I need to get 1 more of these to complete this deck so that also, you know, he's got that healing ability. Powerful beastie, pretty good. I just really like the card a lot. Another light aura, Miracle Touch to heal up Sam and his uncle. Final Lake Worth monster, another light aura. So we're running 3 of those and 5 of these because we do have this holy gem that's good. You got to protect it. And mermaid scales, of course. So we've really pumping out that blue aura. I lied, I'm running 4 light auras. I might tone that down, actually. There's an Obnoxious 9 Chessie, super cool. I need 3 more of these to complete this deck. Another Clover. There's a full holo Chaos Crystal. What a beautiful card. Look at how beautiful that is. Super, super cool. And another Light Beam for that direct damage. So this is a 50 card deck. I'm kind of calling it red, white, and blue, or, you know, Sam at the lake. But really kind of more of a direct damage healing deck than just throwing out beasties like hobgoblins or the dingbells. So hopefully it can kind of counter that approach. I do need, like I said, another frogman because you can run 2 maximum. I definitely want to run 2 of those. Sam, you really want to dig in your deck and get him out. So, and man, you know, these red sleeves look so good on these red cards. It's, I really love the color red. You know, so it really looks good on this play mat. You know, sort of design and your taste and your touch on this game is super important. So we're gonna kind of shuffle these up and, you know, kind of test if we've got enough auras in here, if we're kind of happy with the cards that we're pulling off the top. Already, I would think that I need some more beasties to really kind of challenge and threaten a little bit more. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But we won't know until we get there. So that'll be good enough for right now. We'll do 1, 2, 3, just to bless the deck. And a hypothetical cut in the middle from my opponent. And let's see. So let's draw up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at that. I am keeping my hand. How cool is that? So we've got our staple beastie, we've got a chaos crystal, we've got our power hitter Uncle Sam, we've got a device, water aura, a Terra, and a light aura. So fantastic. I mean, I've really got some Terra and aura power here. So first off, I would throw a lake out here. I'd throw a water aura out here. I'd throw a chaos crystal that would be suspended or fatigued. And that would be turn 1. So already in turn 1, I've got a Terra out, I've got a water aura out, and I've got a chaos crystal out. A lot of power for next turn. Next turn rolls around, I'll be able to use that chaos crystal. I'll draw off the top. That's a big hit as well. So I'm throwing a holy gem out. I'm throwing a light aura out. We're still at the lake. This will allow me to, you know, here I think I would just throw out Uncle Sam. I'd go 3, 4, 5. 3 light auras, 4, 5, one of the water. I'd go Uncle Sam, riding his snail to victory, and boom. Hit you for a lot of damage points. So that's sort of my hypothetical. I think I've built this kind of pretty tight. I think I'm gonna add 1 more frogman and 3 more chessies, and then that's about it. This is a 50 card deck. 40's the minimum, but I feel like 50's probably the right approach for me, with about 10 aura plus the chaos crystals and the aurifacts. And you know, if you get Sam out, you can play your Sam's quote unquote everything else from hand. So that's a little bit of gameplay. I did want to just kind of give y'all a little crash course into some gameplay. You know, let me know if I made mistakes. I believe I can play an aura and a Terra. You only can play 1, but I believe you can play 1 Terra and 1 aura per turn. But if I'm wrong, you guys let me know in the comments. But that's a little bit of gameplay. I've seen very, very little sort of deck building and gameplay. I know a lot of people are just kind of playing those pre-constructed decks, and those are all mono, you know, 1 color. But I kind of wanted to try out this sort of red, white, and blue America, Sam Sinclair, you know, riding on the boat, having a beer at the lake type deck. So until next time, guys, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not a bad opening hand either. So we'll see you next time, guys. Peace and love.